before we begin with Bill Stimpson, his segment, let's run National Capital Trains. They're the sponsor for these two segments this evening.
National Capital Trains is the largest supplier of N-scale modeling products in the state of Virginia. We have been in business since 1989. We carry a full line of modeling products, specializing in N and HO-N3 scales. We carry a large selection of competitively priced high-quality N-scale products from Atlas, Bachmann, Digitrax, Intermountain, Cato, Microtrains, NCE, Pico, Rapido, Soundtrax, as well as Brass. For foreign railroad train aficionados, we offer a wide selection of Japanese and European prototype trains. We are located 20 miles from Washington, D.C. in Springfield, Virginia. We are a short 7-minute drive off Interstate 95. Stop in and see us for the best in N-scale. We also have online ordering on our website, including great prices and expert advice. Call us for your N-scale modeling needs and advice. Use the QR code to visit our website. We look forward to serving you.
All right, I'd like to begin tonight's program with Bill Stimpson. He's going to do a segment, News and Views on N-scale, Making N-scale Trees and Signs. And Bill, thank you for your participation this evening. And immediately following Bill will be Charles from Cato. Thank you.
Hi, guys. What did we do? I hit the share button. Oh, why is it not? Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, shit, wrong button. There we go. Here we go. Picked the wrong button. Sorry. So tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about signs and trees in N-scale. Last week we talked about how I made signs on Scotch Magic tape, and there were several questions, so I thought I'd quickly run through how I do it.
Bill, you're still not
You're
sharing.
not sharing.
Huh.
Click the share button again.
All right.
Go through it again.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Now it's showing?
Yep.
All right. Now I got to go back to the beginning, right? Oop, wrong way. Okay, how do I get this thing back to the beginning?
There should be arrows at either end.
There we go. Sorry. Okay, so I would decide to go through how I made those signs for you in case you wanted to know. I make my signs in Google Sheets, which is essentially Microsoft Excel. And then when you do that, you print them on a piece of inkjet paper. That's the important step, because then you can tape the acetate over the area that you want to print. You need acetate there or you're never getting the tape off. So then you place the Scotch tape on the, I don't know if you can really tell. These pictures are kind of funky. I didn't notice whether I could really see the Scotch tape on the pictures. But anyway, you place your Scotch tape over the spot you want to print on the tape, on that acetate, and then you put the paper back in the printer, print again. Don't forget to check the orientation of the paper, because you'll find if you don't check it, you'll print on the other side of the paper or not where you really wanted it. I've done that more than once, unfortunately. Oops, I went too far again. So that's how I print them on the Scotch tape. Then you just peel the Scotch tape off the acetate, and there's your sign. So hopefully that answers the questions people had last week about printing on Scotch tape.
Bill, do you reset your printer to a photo print or photo paper to make that print on the Scotch tape?
No, I just use the regular setting. I guess you could. I don't bother resetting mine.
No, I
Unfortunately,
found that's necessary with decal paper.
yeah, probably is.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm. So this week I decided to make some trees in N scale, and can be interesting in this with the size. I mean, think about it. A 40-foot tree is 3 inches tall in N scale. A 10-foot tree is less than an inch. So to make these trees, I used some woodland scenic tree armatures, which are plastic, and you twist them to make the tree a little more realistic. I used woodland scenic clump foliage in dark green and medium green. I had some white metal castings of trees and stumps that I found at a swap meet several years ago. And then I twisted some trees out of copper wire that I salvaged out of an old lamp cord. And to hold things together, I used Liquitex matte medium. So to make a tree from copper wire, you cut the appropriate length of wire and strip off the insulation. Twist a third to half of the wire to form a trunk of a tree, as you can see in the middle of the picture. Separate the rest of the strands into groups and twist together to form branches, gradually making smaller and smaller groups. And then that dime will show you how big this particular tree is. And then put matte medium on the branches and rip the clump foliage into smaller clumps and attach it to the matte medium, to the trees via matte medium. Let dry and then repeat again and again and again until you've built the tree you want. And here you can see some trees in the process of finishing up, and some more trees also in various stages. The brown that you see in those bases is the brown that the Woodland Scenics molds these plastic sprues in. I chose to paint some of them a grayish color, hoping it looks a little more realistic. And then I installed these on a section of my layout. And what I do is I drill a hole where I want the tree and drop a drop of Elmer's glue there, and then place the tree in the hole. And here's that area with trees that I made in about a week. And even closer focus, you can, also use some clump foliage from various manufacturers. So that's all I have this week, Tom. Any questions?
No, that's pretty interesting, Bill, and I think we ought to do a follow-up on the printing. I think there's more that could be learned there on printing in general, like you're discussing. That's a fascinating process.